Hello. So I decided that I want to try doing a voiceover for one of my speed paints, and I decided, what better time than now? It is currently 2:25 a.m. and I'm very tired, but you probably can't tell because I'm pretty good at hiding that. Anyway, so I wanted to do this because I really like watching speed paints on YouTube, and there's a lot of speed painters that I enjoy, and they tend to do voiceovers every once in a while, and it's kind of nice to kind of hear an artist talk while they work. Of course, I don't know, looking at my speed paints, they seem to go way faster than other people's. Maybe I'm just crazy, I don't know. So yeah, I dug out the old mic here and thought, why not? Let's try it. So here I am drawing a unicorn girl. I actually went a little crazy with the world building in her bio, which you can find on my DeviantArt. I think it's kind of unnecessary for me to say that because I'm pretty sure any viewers that I do have are from DeviantArt. So, yeah. Anyway, I felt like drawing, I don't know, something cute. I had this idea sitting in my head for a while of like a unicorn. Not sure why. I've just been really obsessed with cute things lately, and as you could see there, I was listening to I don't know how to say his name. Neil Cicerega. I know I'm butchering that so bad. I can never figure out how to say his name. But anyway, he did a remix of the Care Bears movie song, or a song from the Care Bears movie, which is like an 80s film, which somehow I saw despite being a late 90s child. I don't know. But I used to love that movie as a kid, so I've just been listening to that. It's actually really annoying. The remix is super annoying, but I keep listening to it, and I don't know why. So I listened to it on repeat for like most of this process, and this is like, I don't remember, what did I say, 4 hours? 4 hour, I can't even remember how long this took. This took a couple of days. Not straight, obviously, because that would be insane. And it only took 4 hours. But I think I did it over the course of 3 different sessions. Which, by the way, is very important. I recommend to anybody to take like a day break between like a piece. So I like to do the sketch, stop, do the line art, or most of it. Sometimes the line art actually takes the longest amount of time for me. And the line art for this piece took 2 parts. I can't remember when I stopped. I think it was just there. Yeah, that's where I stopped because I did the face, the hair, the hands, do all the hard parts first, and then I color. I recommend this for a couple of reasons. Number one, you won't be sitting in the same spot for a prolonged period of time, which if you're like me and you have like school to do, you're probably going to be sitting in the same spot anyway, so why make yourself sit there longer just to finish a piece all in one sitting? Number two, that's unrealistic. Nobody can finish an art piece in one sitting and not feel completely artistically drained by the end of it. So for your well-being and the well-being of future art projects that you do, and avoiding art block as much as possible, I recommend you taking breaks. And the third reason, the most important reason that I recommend that you chill and just leave it alone for a little bit, is so that you can see mistakes that you make. Now, this is important because while you're just sitting there looking at a piece of art that you've been working on for the past like 2 hours, you're going to kind of go a little bit blind to certain anatomical mistakes, or just little mistakes in general. Maybe you missed a little piece of something. I don't know. There's actually a mistake in this piece that bugs me, but I can't go back and fix it because I was rushing to do the coloring. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because then everybody will see it, and I don't want people to see it. So, those are my reasons why I think it is important to take a break, because it is very easy to get lost in the piece and just completely miss certain aspects that you would otherwise that you would do much better on if you had just taken a little break for yourself. It's like any kind of work. People always think that art, it's all fun, you just draw, you just bang one out. Not really. It's actually kind of hard. And I think that's the problem with a lot of young artists, is that they think it's just a very easy thing, and it's really not. It's difficult, and you have to kind of work around that difficulty and get used to it. Oh, here I am looking for little accessories to put on my characters. I like to use, we're talking of like tips and stuff for people. I like to use Etsy to find little like accessories to put on my characters, or just stuff that I want, because Etsy has a lot of cute things. Like I said, I've been really into cute stuff lately. But I use Etsy to find like little bits and bobs to put on my characters, because let's face it, it's really hard to come up with stuff to put on your characters that isn't gonna just seem repeated over and over again. So that's what I do. Another thing that I do, actually, is I use a site called Polyvore. I don't know if anyone else knows what that is. The only reason I do is because back in the day of my Homestuck years, people posted like real life fashion versions of like Homestuck character outfits. They would post it on Polyvore, so that's the only reason why I know what Polyvore is. But anyway, it's just like a clothing finding app, and people like compose their own outfits, which is great if you're someone like me and are completely fashion inept, because God knows I do not know how to dress myself for shit. I will wear the same pair of jeans, the same pair of shoes, and just a different t-shirt every day to school. There is no variation. I walk on campus, everybody knows exactly who I am because I'm always wearing the same stuff. So, don't make your characters like that, unless that's what you're going for. So that's something else I use. And then I use, this site called Coolors. Coolers? I don't know. But it's like colors, but cool. And you just press the space bar and it comes up with like a color palette. And you can like save certain colors and then keep pressing the space bar, and eventually you'll have a really pretty color palette. I think I might link it down in the description, all these things that I'm talking about, because I don't know, people are lazy. I'm lazy. I just want to click the link. Anyway, I use it because coming up with color palettes is hard sometimes. You're sitting there, you're thinking, I got this bomb ass design for a character, cool, but what colors are you gonna put on it? Psh, I don't know. So you just gotta come up with something. Sometimes when you gotta just come up with something, it looks like absolute shit, and then you hate it later. So there's another reason why you should just take a break. Because if you finish the line art and then you're like, oh my god, I gotta color this right now. Nothing says you gotta color it right now. You can like leave it for like a month. I do that for so many things. Like the next speed paint that I'm gonna upload is something that I started in December of last year, and I'm just now finishing it. Like you do. I have a lot of, I have a lot of art that I just never finished. Oh, we're getting closer to the end. Oh no, I'm all out of things to talk. Actually, I'm not out of things to talk about, but I'm out of time to talk about these things. That sucks. Sure, nobody cares except for me. Here I am drawing some stars. You just put some stars in the background. I like to just stick little things in the background because I suck at backgrounds. If you're like me and you also suck at backgrounds, that's okay. Thanks for watching. This has been an experiment. If you hated it, please let me know if my voice is annoying. And I might come back for another one. Bye.